Until I'm ready for you, okay? Come forward, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I can hold this. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I sat down too long.
It's all right. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to face me. I know it's gonna be awkward. You're gonna turn your back to me and be just like that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Karina Lee Wade. This is ticket SP 1592683. Count one, improper plates. Count two, no valid registration certificate. Count three, no insurance. Ma'am, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you. Will you state your name for the record, please?
Corona Lee Wade.
All right, Ms. Wade, this is the date and time set in this particular matter for a pretrial. You have provided the court with a copy of certificate of no fault insurance for the vehicle in question, as well as a copy of a registration from the state of Michigan that doesn't expire until February 25th of 2025 for that same vehicle. I realize it's your daughter's vehicle, but thank you for providing us with all the paperwork. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Tell your daughter it's so important for her to keep all her documents up to date, valid, and in the vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
I can leave.
Yep, you're all set. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
take care of yourself, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Y'all have a good one.
You too. All right, starting to bring folks in just to take care of some dates and times. Scotty Waller. Mr. Waller. You know how to unmute?
Okay, there we go. Good morning.
Mr. Waller, hi, good morning. You need some more time to be able to complete the task?
Yes, because I'm on fixed income, that's all.
I'll see you September 11th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bonds continue. You can go ahead and log off, Mr. Waller.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Let me see what else I have. Natasha Wright. Natasha Wright. Natasha Wright.
Yes.
All right, turn
I'm
on your
sorry, I
camera
was
for
trying
me,
to unmute it.
please.
Why is
It's
my
okay.
camera off? I'm sorry. I'm trying to, it keeps sliding up. Oh, where's my, okay, where's the video?
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Natasha Janine Wright. This is ticket SX 4360019. Count one, no operator's license on person. Can I have your name for the record, please, ma'am?
Natasha Janae Wright.
All right, Ms. Wright, it's my understanding that you would like to have a bench trial. Is that correct?
Correct.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
It's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
That's correct.
All right, I'm going to set it, put down September 20th at 9 a.m. via Zoom, the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, and we'll
Yes,
take
ma'am.
care of it then, okay?
Okay, September 20th, 9 a.m. Got it.
September 20th, 9 a.m. Bonds continued at $0, okay?
Okay,
All right, have a good day, okay?
thank you. You too.
I will, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, ma'am. Officer McCree,
Good morning.
good morning. What's going on?
Okay, I was heading back to the breakout room.
Oh, cool. All right.
Okay.
Hey, the person who just joined us, what's your name, please?
Edward Woods.
Good morning, Mr. Woods.
Good morning.
Just one moment. Okay, I have you checked in, Mr. Woods. Please put your phone on mute.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Woods, I'm going to put you in a breakout room where you can speak with the attorney.
Okay. Thank you.
And when you're finished speaking with the attorney, press leave. That'll bring you back to the courtroom. Enter the courtroom quietly, please, because the
Okay.
on the bench and we'll be in session. At that point, you'll be automatically put back into the waiting room where you were before you came in the courtroom, okay?
Okay. So just keep it on mute.
Yes, please, until the
Oh,
attorney can speak with you.
okay.
Be with you in 1 second, Mr. Wells.
Okay. Want me to mute my phone?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Mr. Woods? Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is the city prosecutor.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did defendant Frank White show up?
He did.
Okay, I didn't see him. I got Frederick White.
Frank Wright is in the waiting room. It looks like they talked to him. You see him?
I got Randall. No,
Frank Eric. You see him in the waiting room? Look on the side.
I don't get that option.
Oh,
All
you
I get are
don't?
rooms. I don't get the waiting room option.
He's in the waiting room. So at the
Okay.
bottom where it says participants, hello, Mr. Frederick White. 1 second, sir. We're gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you, okay?
Okay, so sorry.
Is there some way that I can see the waiting rooms?
At the bottom, you see that participants? Do you have the participant people at the bottom?
I've got participants 33 up at the top, but it's gray.
Huh.
Oh, okay. You know, I never
You
knew
see-
that. So it's got all these participants in here. I
So
never knew
then
that.
hit the participants, and then on the side, you should be able to see who's in the waiting room.
Yeah, it just says the different rooms they're in. Okay.
Okay, not breakout rooms, the participants. When you hit it, does it make the
Yeah.
screen full? And then you hit it again and it has the right hand bar?
When I hit it, it just has the rooms that people are in. I hit participants room. I hit participants. It says 33. And then it
Okay.
just has everybody. Oh, Frank White. Yeah. It just says move not joint. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Learn something new after all this time.
You might have to bring your laptop down here. I might have to see why I won't put it on the side, because you should be able to see it on the side like me.
Yeah, but I've got my personal laptop that I use, so it's probably a different
It's not workplace, maybe. I don't know.
no, it's up at the top. That's all. I just never knew that was an option for me. No worries.
Okay, cool. I got you. He's here though. I'll try and get him
Okey-doke.
in. I know I have a lot of officers on him.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get some.
William Ziegler. William Ziegler. Can you please take your device off mute? William Ziegler, please take your device off mute.
Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Ziegler. Did you speak with an attorney before you left?
Yes, good morning. I did. Yeah, I was in the breakout room and in some type of way it kicked me out of the thing, so I had to join again.
Okay, so had you finished, did the attorney ask you to come back to the courtroom?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room then.
You said in the waiting room for the courtroom?
You know what? I'm not sure if the attorney, I'm gonna put you back in a breakout room because I'm not quite sure if you are if you're finished speaking with the attorney.
Yeah, I was finished speaking with the attorney. She told me she was gonna put me back into the main courtroom. And then when I tried to go back to the main courtroom, it kind of like put me out. So
Gotcha.
I had to rejoin again.
All right, I understand. I'm gonna put you in the waiting room then.
All right, let me see. Oh, is that her on the phone? Kimberly Washington?
Yes.
Okay, so she's just gonna be in there.
Judge, did you bring Miss Moy out or did she come from the breakout room?
She came from the breakout room. All right, I'm bringing in Josephine White. Miss White? Josephine White?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Josephine Lane White. This is ticket SP 1593868, One Count Drive, unregistered untitled motor vehicle. May I have your name for the record, please?
Josephine Lane White.
All right, ma'am, this is the date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. It's my understanding that now you have your vehicle registered with the Secretary of State's office?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so at this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Miss. Why you sick, or is that your voice?
I had thyroid, so it keep going in and out.
Okay, well, I hope you feel better, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You can sign off, okay?
Okay,
All right, have a good day.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye, ma'am. All right. Miss Williams and Miss Wilson, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Let me look up her license.
Excuse me, this is a city prosecutor. Attorney Martin, I can't, yeah, I'm sorry, but the emails are getting confusing. I'm in two courtrooms, so I'd rather just talk to you in person. So you can just yell out my name if you need to get my attention. Some of these defendants, because you're sending me emails and I'm not, I'm doing other stuff. So who do you need to speak with me about?
Um, Larry Williams.
Okay, we can go in the breakout room too.
Okay.
Hear my interruption. Miss Mason, are you available for the breakout room?
Got room 2.
Okay.
Ms. Martin,
Yes.
the window treatments are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It is so artistic. I mean, it makes a beautiful background.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You ready, Attorney Martin, or you need some more time?
I'm ready, Judge.
Okay.
Martin, there's a defendant in one of the even court breakout rooms. I think it's number 4. Where is it? Number 14, Daryl Williams.
They got notes on them. You want me to pull them both out? Harold White and Daryl Williams?
Yeah, Harold White doesn't know how, and Daryl Williams is on the phone, so he can't bring himself out.
All right, I got you. Let me handle both of these folks. Daryl Williams, let me make sure I got his file. Press *6 on your phone. Daryl Williams. Daryl Williams. *6 on your phone, please. Daryl Williams. *6 on your phone, sir. I gave him one free trial. You need some more time? That means you ain't never got your license.
He took the test, Judge, and he was not successful, so he needs to take it again.
I got you. I got you. All right. I'm just gonna give him a new date whenever he responds, September 11th. I give him one more chance to get that together. Ms. Moy, what happened? I know you talked to the attorney. I'm gonna let them know though it's not gonna be a dismissal. Your license suspended.
I had got kicked out.
Okay, I'll put you in the waiting room. I know you already talked to the attorney. All right. All right, Mr. Williams, maybe when he hears us talking, he'll, so I'm gonna leave him in the room. I'll get some of these other people. Bringing out Antoine Willis. Antoine Willis.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn on your camera for me. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus. Okay, are you driving? What are you doing?
I'm
Because if you're
parking.
driving, I can take you.
I'm parking now. I just parked.
Oh, we have to wait now. So everybody in the breakout room and waiting room has to just wait.
Oh, I'm ready.
Ready now? You start driving?
No, I stopped.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Antoine Dwayne Willis. Ticket number. Ticket number SP.
Mr. Rose, what are you doing?
Oh no. Ticket
What'd I
number
do?
SP. You keep looking around. I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just focus for a minute. Every time I start
I
talking, you keep
guess.
looking up. It makes me feel like you're still driving. Okay?
Oh, no.
There
I'm
we
not.
go.
I'm not.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Antoine Dwayne Willis. This is ticket SP 1566471. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. May I have your appearance for the record, counsel, please?
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Mr. Willis.
Mr. Willis, can you state your name for the record, please?
Antoine Dwayne Wallace.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, these matters were previously adjudicated. They are on the docket for show cause today. Mr. Willis did not complete payment, and he did not realize that he had a 30-day deadline to make his payment. So he's asking for 30 additional days to complete payment.
He ain't, I ain't got nothing written on the back of these tickets. You sure these not new tickets?
Oh, I hope they're not.
Let me see. Okay. He's never disposed of these tickets. They happened on March 28th, 2024. I don't have in the system that he's taking any plea on these tickets. He was supposed to come on April 2nd, 2024. He didn't show up. So we set it for a pretrial today. And he hasn't pled to either one of these cases. So it's no money owed.
So, Mr. Willis, you have so many tickets that you,
I'm sorry. I know I was stopped twice. And I went through a proceeding with a lawyer like you, and the tickets was I pled guilty to have the tickets reduced. And I started making payments, and then I received this in the mail. So I might be confused then. But this the first time I came to court on these tickets?
Mr. Willis, we're gonna put you back in the breakout room.
Yes, ma'am.
She did call the court, I thought. So just for your knowledge, Attorney Martin, he pled to a case on May 23rd for the blockading that was reduced from an unsafe manner driving. And that was in front of courtroom 218.
Okay, so that was the
Okay.
informal on the civil infraction.
Yep, the civil infraction. So he went to court for the civil infraction because you know what happens? They miss my court date. And then if they go to court on the civil infraction, that's in front of a magistrate and they don't hear misdemeanors. So my case is just sit out there.
Okay. Okay, if we can place him back in the breakout room, I'll swing back around and deal with his unadjudicated matters.
You want the even numbers?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put him in room number 4. That way he's kind of up near the top. Join that
Okay.
room, Mr. Willis.
All right, thank you.
Wow. He didn't pay either, just so you know. I see that in the system. All right, Mr. Darrell Williams, are you able to hear us yet? Darrell Williams? *6. Darrell Williams. All right. All right. Wayne Wilson, I'm going to put you into the waiting room until I'm ready for you. I got to get your all right, I'm going to bring out Frank White so I can bring out all these officers. Also, Attorney Boffman, the officer did check in on Xavier Williams. So you're going to have to speak to her again at some point. I'm just trying to get the officers out here so I can get rid of this case. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Frank Eric Terrell White. This is case number 720-752, smoking marijuana in public. Ticket SP 1047659, drove while unlicensed. Ticket SP 1289714, drove while license is not valid. Count 1. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1400959, drove while license suspended. Count 1. Ticket SP 1437037, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1437103, defective equipment. And ticket SP 1485231, count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drove while not licensed. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, sir, please state your name?
Frank White.
There are a number of officers who are here for the purpose of giving testimony at trial. Would you, officers, please state your names one at a time and your badge numbers?
Police Officer Alexander Savota, badge 3761.
Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865, Detroit Police.
Officer Porter.
Police Officer Charles Porter, badge 3480.
Sergeant Lyman.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Sergeant Lyman, badge S1482.
Thank you, officers and sergeant and corporal. We are going to waive our right to any trial today. The defendant has been made an offer. He's going to plead guilty and or responsible pursuant to that. And he's been advised of his rights. He's ready to give a factual basis here and now, Your Honor.
All right. If that's the case, Mr. White, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I want to take your attention first back to, I'm going to try and do some of his earlier case, his more recent cases. The date of August 14th of 2023, were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Harper and McCullen Streets in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were your plates improper at the time?
Yes.
Did you also drive while your license was not valid?
Yes.
All right, then I want to take your attention to the date of March 10th of 2023. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Van Dyke and Cole Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was there no insurance on your vehicle?
Yes.
Was there also, was your license suspended at that time?
Yes.
All right, and was there defective equipment on your vehicle as well?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
I'm satisfied as to all counts, Your Honor. I stipulate to probable cause for each of the matters to be dismissed and thank the prosecutor in the court and each of the officers.
All right, so at this answer a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display on 2 counts, as well as the reduced charge of improper plates on 1 count and 1 count of defective or missing equipment. Let me see. Defective or missing equipment ticket, I believe it's going to be 120. Let me just check. Yes, so that's $120. Then on 2 additional tickets, I'm going to charge you $200 each, so that's $400. I will waive the cost and fines on the remaining 2 tickets. So that's a total of $520, because you got all these tickets. How long do you need to pay? 60, 90 day or 90 days?
90. I just got out of jail last week.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have employment lined up?
I'm looking for employment now. I just did 7 months.
That wasn't for none of my cases. All right. How about you can come down here and get on the payment plan. I'll make one of the tickets $300 and waive the cost and fines on the rest, okay? If it's any reinstatement fees, though, you're gonna have to pay those. So I took it down. It's still a lot. It's still $420. But come down here and get on the payment plan so you can be able to pay for these tickets, okay?
Okay.
All right. You get your license at some point in time, or else guess what? You're just gonna get more tickets and you'll come to see me.
After I pay these tickets, I can get my license.
Well, that's up to the Secretary of State's office. So what I would do, if I were you, is I would find out all the tickets that I need to take care of at the Secretary of State. I know it's a lot of steps, but I would go there, set up an appointment, see what tickets you need to take care of immediately to get your license back. Put those as a priority, but take care of all your tickets, because guess what? When you don't take care of all your tickets, they eventually suspend your license anyways.
Yeah, and may I add something? I do see one ticket in particular that you should treat as a priority. It's a no insurance civil infraction that is in default from 2019. Mr. White, I'm going to chat you the case number for that case. Please take a screenshot before you leave.
Okay. Follow advice of counsel, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further on this matter, though, come down here, set up some type of plan to take care of those 2 tickets and any other tickets you need to take care of. I'll waive the cost and fines on the other tickets, like I said, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Problem, not reinstatement fees, though. I can't waive those. So if you have any extra, you gotta take care of those, okay?
Yes.
All right. That concludes this hearing. Thank you all. Thank you, officers. Stay safe out there, please. Sergeants, officers, corporals.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Daryl Williams,
Yes.
you need a new date,
Darrell
sir?
Yes.
Daryl Williams? Okay.
Darrell Williams?
Yes, that's you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the new date of September 11th to come back so you can try and, okay, but that's your last adjournment or pretrial, okay?
Okay.
September 11th at 8:30 a.m. Good luck with this time with you taking that test, okay? Study so that you can be
Okay.
ready. All right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Thank you. All right.
Judge, housekeeping matter. I've got Officer Trueheart trying to come back in.
Okay. Okay, I see him. What case was that, officer, on?
I think it was Xavier Williams.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right, you need me to bring her back in so you can talk to her, Attorney Boffman? Because they told me she was here, this officer was here. Hello, Officer Trueheart.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There we go. Ms. Williams, Attorney Boffman needs to talk to you because the officer is indeed here. So he needs to talk to you about your case and about your rights for today, okay? Let me see where she was.
I have her.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna send you, ma'am, to room 5. Please press join. I'll come there now.
All right. Officer Trueheart, I'm gonna put you into breakout. Well, you can stay here. Put yourself on mute. They need you. They'll call you back.
Okay.
Monique Warren, yours, Attorney Martin.
Judge, Harold White is in the room. He was here earlier.
Yeah, he already he talked to somebody. We'll find out what the notes are in a minute, but he talked to someone already.
Yes, Miss Warren is mine.
Okay, I'm just trying to see who I can bring in. Monique Warren. Monique Warren.
Yes.
All right. Can you please now calling the matter of the people versus Monique Michelle Warren. This is ticket SP 1573733, one count possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alicia Mar, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Miss Warren.
Ms. Warren, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Monique Michelle Warren.
All right. I'm trying to figure out because she already has 2 cases on my docket, Attorney Martin. So I'm trying to figure out.
Your Honor, this someone has been using her ID every time they get pulled over. She believes it's a family member, but she's
Martin,
not.
Miss Warren, you gotta stop walking. What you walking around? Stop it, please. All right, there we go.
She does have a flag on her name through the Secretary of State, and she has been setting the matters for bench trial for the officer to view her, to know whether she is indeed the person they issued the ticket to. She has several of these matters in various jurisdictions. She's on the verge of losing her job, and she's very stressed out about it.
I understand.
Your Honor, if I may, Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. If you could just get a photo ID or picture ID, email it to me, and we'll probably take care of this off docket so I can have the officers just look at the ID to see if this is the person.
Okay. So how about I do this? I'll set it for a bench trial on September 4th, 2024. Ms. Warren, we're asking you to get us an ID so we can try and handle this before that date.
I have my ID, Your Honor.
Okay, but I need a picture of it. So I know this is asking, can you get it to me somehow? Either I'll give you my email address so we can get it to the attorney, or you can physically come down, we'll take a picture of it so that she can be able to show them so that we can get these matters taken care of. And I can do a dismissal without you being here.
Okay, I can I get your email number so I can your email address so I can email it to you?
I'm gonna give it to you right now in the chat, okay? That way you can screenshot it.
Okay.
Or if you want, Your Honor, if with her permission, I can take a picture of her on the screen right here, if that would be easier for her.
Oh, please.
Would that be? Okay, hold your hair back. Okay. I'll take another one, just hold tight. Okay, good. I got 2 pictures, so I'll get that
Thank
over
you
to the
so
office.
much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Miss Warren, just give us a little bit of moment. She's gonna work as hard as she can so that we can resolve as many of these as we can quickly, okay? I'm sorry that this is happening to you. I hope you find out who it is that's been using your number.
I
so that
know
you
who it is, Your Honor. I know who it is.
I'm sorry, Miss Warren. I'm so sorry.
This is my daughter doing this to me.
I'm so sorry.
Ms. Warren, are you willing to give that information, put it in the chat for your defense attorney to provide it to us?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So if you can give
All right,
that information to the attorney, Judge, and then we can go.
Okay. So go ahead and chat that information to Attorney Martin. If you can see it, Attorney Mason is going to act very diligently so that we can get these matters dismissed as soon as possible if they look at it and see it's not you, okay?
Appreciate it so much.
You're so very welcome, okay? All right. iPhone 6, what's your name?
Jelante Wallace.
Does he sign in already? No. Mr. Wallace, you need to call my courtroom. You're too late for court today.
I just got off the phone with him.
You may have got off the phone with the people downstairs.
Yeah, because I told him I couldn't find my paper to see what time I was supposed to been at court, and then my phone been acting crazy.
It's 11 a.m.
Yeah, I've been trying to call downstairs since 10 o'clock. And then she got to give me the 360 number, and she told me if I couldn't get through to call back, and I just been sitting on here.
Call us back in the morning. Be on time. You have all the information now.
What time do you want me to call?
Zoom back in. You got all the Zoom information now. Zoom in at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, okay?
Okay, 8:30.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right. Ms. Wilson has already been here as well. Where the rest of my files at?
Go back in the breakout room or waiting room? Ms. Wilson?
No, they had notes beside her name. Miss Wilson, I can do it. She's already in here. Oh, yes. Let me handle her.
Yes, I'm in
Whoever
here.
handled Miss Wilson, her license is suspended.
I'm still here.
Okay. All right. Was that you, Attorney Boffman, I think? No.
No, Your
Attorney
Honor.
Martin?
I'm sorry, I still got keys in my pocket.
All right, Ms. Warren, if you've already emailed the attorney, you can go ahead and log off. We're gonna try and get it done, but it won't be today necessarily, but we're gonna try and get it taken care of, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, Ms. Warren, look up. We're gonna figure this out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right. Attorney Martin?
Yes,
Did you have Ms. Wilson?
Wilson.
Hello.
Josephine?
Monet?
Monet, yes, I have Monet Wilson, yes.
All right. Ms. Wilson, if you could just stop walking for just one moment for me. Ms. Wilson, she needs to be still for a minute. Cannot. All right. Put your face in the camera for me, please. Ooh. Now calling the matter of the people versus. Now calling the matter of the people versus Monet Robin Wilson. This is ticket SP 1594808. Count one failed to display a valid operator's license. Count two is in default. It's no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alicia Mariana, P69003 on behalf of Ms. Wilson.
Ms. Wilson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Monet Wilson.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Ms. Wilson has the one matter on the docket for the failing to display a valid license. She did pay her reinstatement fees. Her license is current and valid. I'm asking the court to dismiss this matter for compliance.
It's not current. It is suspended. I'm trying to look and see why it's suspended.
I was capable of calling while I was waiting for my name to be called. They stated that I have to wait until August 13th.
Yep.
Well, that's not what you told me.
I had to call and double check. Someone was supposed to pay it for me this morning, so I was in the impression that it was paid for. When I went
It may
onto
be
the
paid
Secretary
for.
of State website, it let me know that it couldn't have been done online, so I decided to call. Once I just called, they let me know that everything is clear ticket-wise, but for the reinstatement fee itself, I have to wait until the 13th of August. I just got that information just now.
Okay, well, Judge, can we adjourn her pretrial until after that date to give her time to come into compliance?
Yes. She also has no proof of insurance. So I hope she has insurance at that point in time too, because right now it's in default and that'll push you back even further from being able to get your license, Miss Wilson. It's expensive to have a car. It really is. You gotta stay on top of it though. They'll suspend your license in a minute. September 11th, 2024, 8:30 a.m.
Your Honor, will you set aside the default on that, no insurance so they can both be heard on that date?
I will. Now, sometimes there'll be a reinstatement fee that she'll have to pay because she missed the first court date and it already went into the system. So I would check with them to make sure that one, it doesn't appear that one, it looks like the one out of Grosse Pointe that she is talking about is the one that has her license on suspension right now until August. It says until August 12th. So I'm hoping this one won't. I'll take it out of default though. You gotta make it court dates, Miss Wilson, or else you're just gonna have this run around forever.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
But Judge, I just need like a short little 3-minute break.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Turn back the camera when you're ready.
One Mike Larry.
That's Larry Williams. I already talked to him. You could rename him and I'll be ready as soon as I come back to deal with his.
Okay, thanks, Ms. Morgan. Judge, I'm gonna step away for a couple of minutes too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right, you ready, Attorney Murray?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we do Mr. Ziegler? I think he was in some kind of hurry, Judge.
William Ziegler?
Yes.
Okay. William Ziegler?
Windows put up.
Hello? I don't really know what he's doing.
Mr. Ziegler, can you hear the court? He looks frozen.
He is frozen. Maybe he'll unfreeze at some point. I'm gonna do Miss Williams while we wait.
Okay.
As Attorney Bachman comes out. All right. That's fine. What? What? Now calling the matter of the people versus Xavier Sharice Williams. This is ticket SP 1551359, one count expired plates. Ticket SP 1551335, one count open alcohol motor vehicle passenger. Count two, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you, ma'am, unmute your device and state your name?
Javier Sharice Williams.
There's also an officer present. This matter is set for trial. Sir, would you state your name and badge number?
Officer Marcus Trueheart, badge number 4695.
We want to thank the officer for his presence today, but the defendant is going to waive her right to any trial this morning. She's going to plead guilty pursuant to a recommendation. That is that she would plead guilty to open alcohol as a passenger. That would be set for a delayed sentence, a 90-day delayed sentence. I've explained to the defendant what that means. She's ready to give a factual basis here this morning.
Okay. Case man, please raise your right hand. Unmute yourself too for me, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated today on this record in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, ma'am?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
I guess. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take your attention back to the date of February 10th of 2024. At that time, were you driving or were you in a Chevy vehicle in the area of East Warren and St. John Streets in the city of Detroit?
I was.
And was there open alcohol in that motor vehicle, ma'am?
There was.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor. I also stipulate to probable cause for each of the matters being dismissed. Just want to let the record, just state for the record that I did review the defendant's current and valid registration. So I would stipulate for dismissal of that count for compliance. And I thank the good officer and the prosecutor for the recommendation.
All right, I appreciate that. All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to open alcohol motor vehicle passenger. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Ma'am, this is on a 90-day delay sentence. What that means is as long as you comply with the fine that I give you and you come back and you take care of that, then the court will dismiss this matter as well. Okay?
Okay.
$200 fine that needs to be paid by October 30th. If it's paid by October 30th, then you don't have to come back. If you don't pay it by October 30th, you need to come back because that's the date scheduled for dismissal, okay?
Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking notes.
No, you should take notes too. No, I appreciate it. I saw you write it down when I said it. I knew what you were doing. Thank you. Thank you for dressing so nicely for court too, okay? All right. So if you don't have it paid by October 30th, you need to sign on at 8:45 a.m. If you have it paid by that date, I'll go ahead and dismiss it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, officer. You can sign out. Be careful out there.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. I tried to do a couple of these off the top. I'm gonna bring in like 5 people. All right. Frederick White.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you finding a quiet spot to go to?
Yeah, I'm at work. I'm trying to find a quiet spot right now.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see his okay? Did you see his insurance too, Attorney Martin, or no? Unmute yourself.
Yes, I saw insurance and registration.
Because he has an insurance in default, but if you've seen it, I'll take care of it too. All right. Now calling the matter of the People versus Frederick White. This is ticket SP 1595604. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Mr. White.
And Mr. White, can you state your name for the record, please?
Frederick White.
Counsel.
Your Honor, Mr. White did produce insurance and registration, both of which are valid through January of 25. I'm asking the court to dismiss for compliance.
All right, this time being the officer of the court having seen valid documentation, the court's going to dismiss both of those counts for your compliance. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
I will, and thank you all. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, have a good day.
I am. You too. Thank you.
I will. Thank you.
Attorney.
You're welcome.
Sierra White. I'm sorry, Sierra White.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the People versus Sierra Brittany White. This is ticket SP 1571886. Count 1, improper lane usage. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. White, state your name, please.
Sierra White.
So, Your Honor, the defendant is going to resolve these matters here today. She wants to plead responsible to the improper lane use, and that is going to be reduced to 1 to 5 over speed without the limited access exception. And she understands that's 1 point. On her behalf, I stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the plea. And I also stipulate to probable cause for the matter that's being dismissed here. Thank you.
Thank you. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count of 1 to 5 speed. The remaining ticket will be dismissed. Ma'am, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time?
No, it's not.
Mr. Wright, I know you don't have on no shirt. Mr. Wright, if you don't go find a shirt to put on. and come back to the courtroom. All right, you have 14 days typically to have civil infractions paid. Do you need more time, Ms. White?
Yes, I will need more time. I am currently dealing with a work injury and I am currently not working.
Okay, how much more time do you need? 60 days? Is that enough?
Can we do the 60 days?
September 30th?
Okay.
Okay, you can make some payments on it too when you have a chance. So
Okay.
at a whole 125, when you go into the system and you see that 1 to 5 speed, if you got $20 one day, put the $20 on it. It'll make a difference quicker than you know, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. You're very welcome, okay?
Okay, have a nice day.
You too. Thank you. I know Willie Robinson not signing it now. Let me see if I can get Mr. Ziegler, Attorney Martin. He signed back on. Mr. Ziegler? Mr. Ziegler? Mr. Ziegler? I'm trying to turn word. It's okay. Juan Watson? We'll try somebody else.
Hi.
Hi, sir. 1 second. Now calling the matter of the people versus Juan Byron Milton Watson.
That's me.
This is okay. Ticket number SP 1594105. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, defective bumper. Count 3, insufficient or defective lights. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
They won. Watson.
Judge, this is a pretrial. The defendant wants to resolve these matters here today. He's going to plead guilty to not having insurance, and the offer is that that will be reduced to improper plate. He's also going to admit to having a defective bumper. I did see and confirm that the defective light has been repaired and would stipulate to probable cause for that matter to be dismissed. The defendant is ready to give a factual basis.
All right, Mr. Watson, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
No.
No, that was me.
No, you ain't talked to,
Yes. No.
you talked to him about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what he stated today in exchange for this plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, somebody threatened you or forced you or promised you something?
No.
Listen to my questions, okay?
No.
Take a deep breath. It's okay. You good? I promise. I can tell you a little nervous. It's okay. We ain't gonna do nothing crazy. I can even tell you your fine only gonna be 120, okay? So calm down, take a deep breath. We're gonna get through this, all right?
Yes.
All right. Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to take your attention back to the date of June 15th of 2024. Were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Plainview and Orange Line in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was there no insurance on it at the time?
No.
And then did you also have a defective bumper at that time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor. Stipulate the probable cause for anything that's being dismissed here.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge, improper plates, and one count of defective bumper. Sir, the defective bumper ticket is $120. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir? Or you need more time?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So yeah, I can pay on it, but I would have to know the date and
How
time
about I
and
give
all.
you 30 days? Does that work?
Yes, ma'am.
August 30th is when your fine is due. I'll waive the cost on the no insurance. But if you have any reinstatement fees, you need to pay those, okay? I don't know that you have any. Look them up on your own and make sure you don't owe anything else, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so August 30th is when your fine is due, $120, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set, Mr. Watson. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Mr. William Ziegler?
Yes,
Ziegler?
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus William Anthony Ziegler. This is ticket SP 1589639, one count disorderly conduct. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Mr. Ziegler.
Mr. Ziegler, please state your name for the record.
William Ziegler.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding with this client?
Your Honor, Mr. Ziegler is requesting a bench trial date.
Okay. Mr. Ziegler, if you could please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Want to set it for the date of September 20th? September 20th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0. Sir, you have a ticket with us and that's in collections. You might want to figure that one out, okay?
Okay, what is that one?
That one is a failure to turn on turn signal from curb. It's $105.
How do I be
Okay.
seen for that as well? Is that from like some years ago?
It is. You can't be seen for that one because it's in collections. So that means you never appeared to court for it.
That was a funny situation. It was a street that kind of went like this way. So the street went straight, but it was like off to the side. So I don't know.
Sir, I'm gonna tell you when this ticket was from. And these just so you can know how long ago you were supposed to come to court and address this.
One or something like that, probably.
It was a long time ago. So now that you're telling me you want to address it, it don't really help me. You see what I'm saying?
Some type of way, I don't think I had the opportunity to address that, but I will though. I apologize. I do remember that traffic infraction though.
It wasn't super long ago, but it was in 2022, and you didn't come back to court. It was more than 2 years ago, sir. You're just gonna have to pay that. Now we do have amnesty going on right now, so come down here and figure out if you can get any fines or fees waived. Okay, until Friday though, so make it an urgency.
That's how I got my license taken care of right now. That's the only charge that's on my license because I did the amnesty. So I will come down there and
So it's only 105. So you gotta take care of that. If you already came down there, they took off probably all that they can take off. So you're gonna have to pay that $105.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you back on September 20th for your bench trial though at 9 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge, is Mr. Wells still in the breakout room? Myron Wells?
No problem. Yes, he is.
Okay.
You need me to call him?
Yes, please.
Okay. Myron Wells?
Hey, this is me.
Hey, this me too.
I
How
almost
about
went to sleep
fancy
for a
that? You
minute.
came into the courtroom and it's me.
I almost went to sleep for a minute. I had to get up.
You had to get up. What time you got to go to work?
Nah, I had missed work today. I was supposed to have been at work at like 6:30.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Myron Wells. This is ticket SP. Stop moving. You're making me dizzy. Ticket SP
All right, my bad.
1548006. One count discharge firearm. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Mr. Wells.
Mr. Wells, can you state your name for the record, please?
Myron Wells.
All right. Counsel?
Your Honor, this was today's date was set for trial at 9 o'clock. I don't believe the issuing officer has appeared in court. I'm asking for a dismissal without prejudice.
Okay. It is 11:30 a.m. No officer being present. The court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss it without prejudice. Sir, that means that they can refile this if they would like to, but as of today, you're all set, okay?
I don't think they're going to, and I hope they don't.
I don't know though. I just have to tell you, just in case they reissue it, so that you're not caught off guard, okay?
I mean,
Don't talk about it.
situation.
It's a remote
All right,
possibility.
Right.
We're not gonna
I
talk
I'm just
about
giving
it.
you information, okay? Okay, because
Yeah.
if they do, we're gonna give you all your rights and you can talk about it then. But as of today, it's dismissed. I'm just letting you know, okay? All right, Mr. Wells. You can log off. Thank you.
All right, take care. Okay. Thank to both of y'all too, by the way.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm gonna mess up your name. Well, Miss Welcher. Press *6 on your phone, please. Is it Dejanay?
Dejanay Richard, yeah.
It is Dejanay. Okay. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dejanay Witcher, Ariel Witcher. This is ticket number SP5. Huh?
Ariel.
Ariel. Oh, just like on the. Okay. Ticket number SP 1571727. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your full name, please?
Dejanay Richard.
Judge, we are here for arraignment, and for that purpose, we waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant.
All right, this time the court's a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding?
The defendant wants to resolve this matter today. She is going to make a factual basis as charged, and the recommendation is for a 90-day delayed sentence. I've explained to the defendant what that means. She's been advised and she's ready.
All right, that's the case, ma'am. Please raise your right hand.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Bachman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside what's been stated on this record today in exchange for this plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Now you gotta keep your voice up, because all this, you admit guilt. You gotta keep that voice up.
My speaker is very bad, so like it be going in and out. So that's fine.
Okay. All right. Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, ma'am?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of April 11th of 2024. Did you own a Nissan vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
And did you allow someone who was unlicensed to drive that vehicle, ma'am?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Counsel, will you stipulate that it was in the city of Detroit at West McNichols and Tracy Streets?
So stipulated, and I'm satisfied with the factual basis. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, counsel. So at this time, that we're going to enter one count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Will you let drive your vehicle, ma'am?
My baby daddy.
Uh-huh. I knew it was. I knew it.
It was a
knew it.
reason though. It was a reason. I had a very bad toothache. That's why I couldn't. I was on my way to get my medication. So it was a valid reason.
Is it ever really a valid reason to allow someone who's unlicensed to drive?
I mean, no, but I didn't have nobody else to depend on.
I understand. All right. I am going to give you a fine, though, so you remember not to do this again. $100. You got to pay it in 90 days, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. So if you have it paid in 90 days, you don't have to come back to court on October 30th. But if you don't have it paid, you have to come to court at 8:45 a.m., okay?
Okay.
So pay it so that way I can just dismiss it that day, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. You as well.
I will. Thank you, ma'am. All right. I'm going to bring in the next group of 5 people.
Hello.
Hello. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hold tight. Oh, Mr. Wright, I see that you decided to clothe yourself.
Yes, I'm sorry. I would like to apologize to the court for that. It was not my intention to disturb the court. I had just been dismissed from work and got home and didn't know that all of that, anything was visible. Yes.
I know. I figured it out when I saw the look on your face. I used to ask people, do you know I can see you? To let them know. All right, I'm calling you first. Everyone else put yourself on mute, please, first. Now calling the matter of the people versus Alexander Gabriel Wright. This is ticket number SP 1592735, 1 count improper plates. I also have a ticket SP 1592724, count 1, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates, count 2, no proof of insurance. And it seems you found his other defaulted tickets. Is that correct, Attorney Boffman?
Yes, Your Honor. We discussed them and thank you.
Okay, ticket SX 438-74281, 1 count, no proof of insurance. And count 2 of that same ticket is limited access. He went over the speed. I don't see the exact ticket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Let me pull it.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Wright, please state your full name.
My name is Alexander Gabriel Wright.
So I believe that civil infraction, and the defendant and I discussed it, was for speeding in a limited access zone 25 over.
Ooh, yes, he was 21 to 25 miles over posted speed.
Right, and he's been advised he waives any more formal reading of information, complaint, or warrant with respect to those cases. Asks nicely, Your Honor, that you would set aside the default. They are part of a global resolution. I'm pleased to announce that the defendant did arrive today with valid documents. His insurance is current and valid, and his registration is current and valid. He also displayed to me the plate affixed correctly on his car. So I'm stipulating the probable cause for dismissal of those counts. The defendant will plead responsible to 6 to 10 over in a limited access zone. That's a 2-point offense. And on his behalf, I stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of that complaint for the purpose of the plea this morning, Your Honor. And we thank you for your time and attention.
All right. This time the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count of limited access, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. The remaining counts because of his compliance will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time or do you need additional time, sir?
That should be enough time. That should be.
All right.
Um,
You think
yeah,
so?
that should be enough time. And I just wanted to state that it was a medical thing that happened. I started to develop blood in my stool.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry. I'm
yeah,
sorry to
so
hear that.
and I
And I
I
know we don't
panicked.
want to take ambulances, but that's why, because you know what? Ambulances can go really fast. And guess what? They don't get in trouble for speeding.
Correct. Correct.
I know we don't want to pay for it though, but now we got to pay in a different way. So you did in actuality get out less. So what the ambulance drive is $500, I think, or something like that. Woo. With insurance. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Yes, ma'am.
But that's all right. But you should have had the rest of your stuff though. You should have had insurance and all that.
Yes,
Mhm.
I did not have the email.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to talk your way out. You can't talk your way
No,
out.
ma'am. No, ma'am. No,
All
ma'am.
right. So we're gonna have it due on August the 13th. Okay, August the 13th. Thank you, ma'am. August 13th is when those are due. Okay, when that one ticket is due. Okay.
Oh, okay. And the fine again, the price,
$35.
$135. It shall be paid. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Make sure it says it in the computer system, 6 to 10, not 21 to 25, okay?
All righty.
All right, have a
Okay.
good day, sir.
You do the very same. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Tyrese White. I think I saw him next.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, yep, Attorney Martin, there we go. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tyrese Lewis White. This is ticket SP 1589414. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, defective windshield. Count 3, missing or defective muffler. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Mr. White.
Mr. White, can you state your name for the record, please?
Tyrese Lewis White.
Your Honor, Mr. White has produced valid documentation of all of his documents as well as receipts for the repair of the defective equipment. So we're asking for dismissal for compliance.
Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these without prejudice. Sir, on a no insurance ticket, you still owe $25. I would take care of that, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir.
Have a nice
Kevin
day.
Williams, you have a nice day too.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kevin Michael Williams. This is ticket SP 1596458. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, failed to display a valid operator's license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant. Would you please, sir, state your name for the record?
Kevin Michael Williams.
The defendant is going to waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant and stand mute for the purpose of arraignment, Your Honor. Would you set aside the show cause inquiry this morning?
I will. I'll set aside the show cause at this time. Enter plea of not guilty on his behalf. How
Thank
are we
you.
moving forward?
He wants to resolve this today. He's going to plead guilty to the reduced charge, or he's going to plead guilty as charged, and that will be reduced thereafter to failure to display a valid driver's license, Your Honor, a 0-point offense. And he's ready.
All right, that's the case. Please raise your right hand. Mr. Williams, you got
Yes,
your
ma'am.
hand raised?
Yes, ma'am. It's raised.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, You're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of June 23rd of 2024, where you're driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Hubble and West 7 Mile in the city of Detroit.
Yes, I was, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license, did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the officer who stopped you?
I had my license, but it wasn't valid.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied with that, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter to the reduced count of fail to display. All right, he has 2 civil infractions sitting out there from, it looks like, expired plates and no proof of insurance. You know about those, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am. That was a while back. I was sitting in the parking lot at the store, and I just went up to the store for my wife, but I hadn't got my tags renewed yet. But I did have the insurance at the time. I did have full coverage insurance with Cure Auto Insurance. The officer told me I took too long to find it. I couldn't find my certificate inside the car, but I did have it on my email that they sent me one on my email. He said I took too long to find it, so he gave me a ticket for the insurance too. Now, I'm
He
not
ain't
too
never come to
familiar.
court.
I'm
He ain't
I'm
never
not
come
too.
to court and handle
I
it. So it
did.
went
I
into what's
did try to.
called default. When
Ma'am,
did you
I
come
did. I
handle it?
did try to. I did come down to court, but they told me I would have to make a court date. I had to pay so much money, and I didn't have it at the time. But like I told the officer, I'm not too familiar. I'm 60 years old. I'm not too familiar with the phone system, know how to use the email. And I was trying to find, and I couldn't find him. But he came back to say I took too long. So he gave me the ticket.
Your Honor, the defendant did indicate to me in the breakout room that he has the document that would show that he had insurance on the date and time that he was cited. And it's not in collections. I'm respectfully asking you to set aside the default in that case. It does have him suspended, so he would be responsible for a $45 reinstatement fee were the court to consider dismissing that matter today.
What about his plates?
I didn't see any plates from the defendant.
I got. I'm sorry. Yes, I did. I got my tag. I got my tags for that too. Yes, I did. I'm sitting out here on my front porch, and I can actually. Well, that's not. I can't do that, I guess. But I did get my tags renewed.
Can't you show me your plates?
Okay, here I go. Go over here. I was in my Cadillac then. It's here in the driveway. I'm in the driveway. I don't know if can you see it, ma'am?
2024.
I see
right
it.
there, that green. Yep.
That means that when it comes up to August, you better have them plates renewed, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So my fine on this one ticket, I did. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Come back to me. My fine on this one ticket is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
Just like 30 days. That's all. I'll just need 30 days.
Okay. August 30th for that fine. I'm gonna dismiss these other 2 cases because you're in compliance. I'm gonna take it out of default.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. You may have a reinstatement fee on that no proof of insurance ticket. I would check that out, okay, to make sure.
Okay. So as of right now, is there any way possible you can let me know exactly how much I need to take, how much I owe?
So you're probably gonna owe $245 total.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
They do have a reinstatement fee with it. So you owe $245, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, $45 is on that no proof of insurance ticket, but I'm gonna dismiss it, okay?
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, have a good day, man. Sir, I'm sorry.
You
sir.
too. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
You're welcome. Hey, Kimmy Williams, am I pronouncing your name right, ma'am?
Hi, it's Kimmy Williams.
Kimmy?
Yes.
Okay, now calling the matter of People versus Akimini Williams. This is ticket SP 1589411. Count one, expired plates. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Ms. Williams.
And Ms. Williams, can you state your name for me for the record?
Kimberly Williams.
Thank you. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the people have offered that if Ms. Williams pleads as charged to the expired place, they would dismiss the no insurance.
Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
Thank you, counsel. So at this time, thank you, Mary. The court's going to enter a plea to the expired plates, dismiss the remaining count. Ma'am, that fine is $145. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you? You need additional time, ma'am.
If I could have additional time, please.
How much more time do you need, ma'am? 30, 45 days? How long?
45 days.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm gonna give you 60 days. September 30th, 2024 is when the $145 is due, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Good luck to you. Make sure that if you can't pay it all at once, you make some payments on it, okay? That's always helpful.
Okay, I will.
Okay. All right, you're all set, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Danielle Williams.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, now calling the matter of the People versus Danielle Eugene Williams. This is ticket SP 1573005. Count one, failed to stop for a stop, street, or intersection. Count two, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman. For the defendant, would you, sir, state your name?
Danielle Eugene Williams.
Your Honor, the defendant's here for pretrial. He wants to resolve the matter today. The offer is that if he pleads to the moving violation, the civil infraction, that the driving while license suspended would be dismissed here on his behalf. I stipulate to the information contained in the four corners of the complaint for the civil infraction of failure to stop at a stop sign. The recommendation is that that would be reduced to 1 to 5 over speeding without a limited access exception. That is a 1-point offense, Your Honor. And I also stipulate to probable cause for the matter that's being dismissed here. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of 1 to 5 speed. The remaining count will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that enough time for you, or do you need some additional time?
I need some additional time.
How much more time, Mr. Williams?
45 days.
Okay. That's because you heard the previous person ask for that much time.
No, I just needed a little bit of time right now.
9/30 is when it's due. 9/30, okay? That's September 30th, okay? That gives you 60 days.
Okay.
Pay the fine.
How do I pay the fine? Because I haven't had a ticket in years.
I know. So you can either go online to 36districtcourt.org, O-R-G, or you can physically come down to the court. We are open on the first floor. So you can come down between 8:30 and 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday to pay that ticket at a cashier window, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, good luck to you, Mr. Williams.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna bring in these last group of people. Please place yourself on mute until I call your matter. Please place yourself on mute. Antoine Willis, I think I called. Didn't I do your case already, Mr. Willis? What are you back for?
You sent me to, hold on. You sent me to breakout room 4, but my call dropped. So I want to think y'all to think I hung up or anything. But we didn't finish. I didn't even talk to the attorney.
We've been handled his. Oh, because you had those 2 new cases.
Yes, ma'am.
I remember now. It's all coming back to me. All right. I'll put you in breakout room number 4. Join that room.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Shantoya Williams-Moy.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Shantoya Shamir Williams-Moy. This is ticket SP 1571669. Count 1 failed to display. Ticket SP 1571670. Count 1 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2 no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 registration and/or plate violation. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Morning, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name for the record?
Shantoya Williams-Moy.
So, Your Honor, I'm presuming that the defendant's driver's license is valid. It's not?
And she can't get it back until October 4th.
Oh, well. In that case, could you recall this matter, please?
Can. Yep. I was about to say, you're going to have to talk to her. It's been, I can tell you specifically to Attorney Baughman because I looked at it trying to figure it out. So it got suspended from June 5th until October 4th of this year. And it's probationary. She must have been on probation when she got her license. And then it says she pled guilty on May 6th, 2024 to a speeding ticket, but it was no points. So I don't really know if that's what did it, because it doesn't happen until later.
Your Honor, if we took a bench trial date today, would the court advise me as to what date that would be?
I'm at September 20th, but if you would like me to push it beyond that date, I may.
Yeah, I think that would,
in honor of.
I would appreciate that. I'd like to talk to the defendant about it first.
Talk to her about it first, and then be able to figure it out. But yeah, talk to her about it, and I can push it out to like October, near the end of October.
Well, I appreciate that so much. Ma'am, would you please join the breakout room? I'll be in there as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Click on join.
All right. Go in there and talk to her. I'll try and handle some of these other matters.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Mr. Woods, Edward Woods.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Edward Terrell Woods. This is ticket SP 1544501. Open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Count 2, disregard signal red or amber. Count 3, no proof of insurance. No, excuse me. Also calling ticket SP 1439708. Count 1, equipment violation. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Go ahead, stand in for me, Attorney Martin.
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Woods.
Mr. Woods, please state your name for the record, please.
Edward Woods.
All right. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. The time is now 11:58 a.m. No officer being present. Do you have a motion, Attorney Martin?
Yes, move for dismissal, Judge.
All right. At this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, they may refile this if they want to, but you're all set for today, okay?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right. Go ahead, Mary. Can you do an SOS for that meeting?
I can leave now?
You can leave now. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Who do you have? You have anybody else on the screen? Antoine Willis.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Now calling the matter of the People versus Antoine Dwayne Willis. I recalling this matter. Ticket SP 1566471, count one, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count two, no insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Thank you.
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Willis.
Mr. Willis, can you state your name for the record, please?
Antoine Dwayne Willis.
All right. All right, counsel.
Your Honor, the people have offered that if he pleads guilty to the amended charge of improper place in count one, then count two would be dismissed. He wants to take advantage of that offer.
All right, sir, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of March 28th of 2024. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and Rutherford Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving those vehicles, that vehicle, was it unregistered with the Secretary of State that day? What you looking at?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Didn't I tell you to focus last time?
I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, I was driving.
Hey. You didn't even hear what I said because you're too busy trying. I want to watch the Olympics, but I got to come to work.
I'm sorry.
Y'all got to focus too. I'm all missing 3-on-3 basketball, dealing with y'all.
I'm sorry.
Focus.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't even remember the stuff I asked you. And I'm
I
supposed
was
to be in a
driving.
meeting right now.
Yeah. I was
March
driving down
28th
7
of
Mile.
2024. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and Rutherford Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you not have any, was it not registered at that time, sir?
No, it was not.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge improper plates. Sir, you owe that $125. You need to pay it.
I'll pay it.
All right, and waive the remaining costs and fines. You have to pay any restitution fee, any reinstatement fees that may be out there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, recalling the matter of the People versus Shantoya Williams Moy. Ma'am, unmute yourself and turn back on your camera. All right. I know you buy your kids.
Oh.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm here.
All right, this is ticket number SP 157-167, and ticket SP 157-166. Can you state your names again for the record, counsel?
Shantoya.
Go ahead,
Shantoya
ma'am.
Williams Moy.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you set this matter for a bench trial? The defendant's been advised.
All right, ma'am, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's the trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll set this matter for October the 18th. October the 18th at 9 a.m. via Zoom.
No.
I'm gonna put you on mute. I know it's okay. He want to have a whole conversation. It's all right. I appreciate the conversation. At 9 a.m., ma'am. Bonds continued at $0. You can log off, okay? All right. Wayne Wilson.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter. Turn your camera on for me, sir. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Wayne A. Wilson. This is ticket SP 1531683. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license is suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name for the record?
Wayne Wilson.
Your Honor, this matter's here for show cause. Would you set aside that inquiry as the defendant appears here today in person, by way of Zoom? He waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant for arraignment purpose.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we moving forward?
Judge, defendant comes today with valid and current documents, registration and insurance, and I presume that his license is valid. If so, I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation that the instant cases be dismissed here today.
All right, this time the court's going to grant that request. His license is valid. I'm going to dismiss it without prejudice. Sir, make sure you keep all your documents valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set, sir.
All right, I don't have to pay no more money. I did my reinstatement fee already.
Okay, right, you do what?
He paid his reinstatement
I
fee
don't owe no more money.
Fantastic. So hopefully these dismissals will help you and you'll be able to move forward, okay?
All right, then. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Larry Williams?
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye, sir. Now calling the matter of the people versus Larry Twin Williams. This is
Yes,
ticket
ma'am.
SP 1572882. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, failed to display a valid operator's license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please
Alicia
the
Martin,
court.
Your Honor.
I'm sorry.
Alicia Martin on behalf of
That's
Mr.
okay.
Williams.
Mr. Williams, state your name for me, please.
Larry Williams.
All right, counsel.
Your Honor, Mr. Williams has appeared with valid documentation, asking that all of these matters be dismissed for compliance.
This time the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters for him now having all valid documentation. Sir, make sure you keep everything up to date, valid, and in your car at all times, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
you.
Have a good day.
So what's what?
All right, peace out.
Peace.
All right, Harold White.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Hello. Hi, my name
Hello.
is Kamaria Welch. I've been on since 9:30, but I've been in a different room. I don't know where. I was told to go to a breakout room and then I was disconnected. So I came back in and just been waiting. I just actually got back in your courtroom.
Oh, they had a star by you. I thought they had already spoke to you. Okay.
I can do that right now if that would offend anybody. I will. Ma'am, I need you to press join for the breakout room. I'll come and talk to you right now.
Yes, sir.
Press join, please.
Excuse me, she was with
Mikos Welch. Yes, we both are due to see you today.
They were both together on the screen in the same room.
I saw them in the breakout room together, yeah. Okay, so is Mikos back too?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, advise both of you at the same time, unless there's some objection.
Okay.
All right,
Just join it.
press join for room 5. I'll see you there right now.
Judge, Mr. Harold White is ready. He just keeps leaving and coming back, but he's ready.
I'm trying to get him.
I'm here.
Harold White.
I'm here.
Okay, we've been trying. Your little service is a little rough. That's why. So we've been trying to get you, and it's been clicking in and out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Harold White. This is ticket number SP. Hold on a minute.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Ticket SP.
I just spoke to my lady.
1 second, John.
Should be joining.
All right, calling the matters of People versus Harold Wright. This is White. This is ticket SP 1567083. Ticket SP 1574091. Counts 1, 2, and 3. And ticket SP 157409121. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Alicia Martin, Your Honor, P69003 on behalf of Mr. White.
Mr. White, can you state your name for the record, please?
Harold White.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the people have made an offer to resolve these matters, that being that if Mr. White will plead guilty to the amended charge of improper plates in the ticket ending 7083, count 2.
Okay.
As well as plead guilty in the matter ending 40921 to the amended charge of 1 to 5 over, then the remaining matters will be dismissed.
Okay. Sir, can you please raise your right hand? The other right hand. And you're gonna have to unmute yourself. I don't know why your stuff is spectacular, but it is.
It's on mute, ma'am.
All right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Pleading guilty because you are guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of April 4th of 2024. At that time, were you driving a Pontiac vehicle in the area of Grand River in Livernois in the city of Detroit?
I was.
And did you not have any car insurance on that vehicle at the time, sir?
Just bought the car, ma'am.
Okay, you don't have any car insurance though, right?
No, ma'am.
All right.
Saying he's breaking up.
He said, no, I didn't have any. I'll translate for him. He said, no, I didn't have any. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis attorney market for the speeding ticket?
Yes.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count improper plates and the reduced count of 1 to 5 speed in this particular matter. Mr. White, the fine for the 1 to 5 speed is $125. Typically you have 14 days to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time?
Ma'am, I just recently had a stroke, ma'am. And I lost my job because my left side is paralyzed. I filed for Social Security, and I'm waiting on Social Security.
So what I can do is I can waive the cost on the other ticket, but civil infractions, I can't do nothing about. So you can come down here and make a payment plan. I'll give you some time, okay?
I need some time, Your Honor.
That's fine. You come down here and make a payment plan, but I can't waive civil infractions. You gotta pay those.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set.
All right.
All right. Have a good day. All right. Did you talk to Mr. Randall Lee White? Attorney Martin? I mean, I'm just asking. I have his file, so I'm just asking. Okay. Cool. We just got the last two then. You're free then if you want to stay, you can. If not, you're free.
All right, Judge Taylor, it's always a wonderful experience.
Thank you. Always a wonderful experience. We always have some fantastic humans in here.
Boy, Attorney Martin, you got to be a little bit more enthusiastic, boy. You're like, I think you ran out of gas there. It's like
They have worn me completely out today.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I can only
Honestly,
imagine what they ask you.
your job's harder than mine because you guys got to deal with it. I'm like, some days everybody's like, oh.
Okay.
Man, I hear some of the strangest scenarios and questions and fact
I can
patterns.
imagine. Oh boy.
Like, so
Hey,
what if Monkey
I was
jumped out
gonna.
in the middle of the road while I was driving?
I haven't heard that one yet. Well, ladies, is there a fundraiser for Kamala? Anybody? What's the 411? Any Kamala fundraising? I know you sororities are doing something. Y'all sororities are doing something.
Off the record when we get off it online.
I thought you were off the record.
Not yet. It's okay. When I tell you, we're not finished yet. We got one more person. That's why.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
We got the dynamic duo, the Wonder Twins, that log in on Zoom together. I guess they say when we get our tickets together, we're gonna come to court together.
Amen.
Oh, we've got two more defendants in the breakout room?
I do. They are.
Oh, Miss Defendant Welch. Who else?
That's it. There's two of them though. So
Okay.
it's her and her husband who logged on.
Oh.
I'm imagining it's her husband. Yeah.
I need to schedule a ride along with DPD. I think it's long overdue.
You should.
I've done everything else. I've toured the jail. I've done everything else. I need to do my ride along with DPD because some of this stuff is unbelievable. I need to see it for myself.
It's the truth. All right, let me put myself on mute.
Nathan Wilson Duran.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And then are you Nathan Wilson Duran?
Yep.
Just one moment. What time is your case scheduled for? Mr. Wilson? What time is your case scheduled for?
1:30.
Oh, okay, you're a little bit early.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I didn't want to be on here late.
Yeah, why don't you check back in at 1:30? All right, see you then.
Okay.
But Judge, while we're waiting, I got a housekeeping matter. I sent you an email. I've got a witness showing up tomorrow, and she has a dialysis appointment at 11 o'clock. So she just wanted to let the court be aware of it.
Whoever's listening, I'm just gonna step away from him for a moment. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back.
All right. Thank you for that brief pause. I have other duties that usually occur between the hours of 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. that I need to hear as we start a new process of handling notices. All right. First, I'll do Kamara Welch.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Kamara. Okay, let me do this one. Kamara Shatina Welch. Shatia Welch. This is ticket SP 1496183, count 1. Tinted windows, I don't know if it made the docket. Count 2, improper plates. I also have in warrant status, ticket SP 11524351. Same driver's license number, but it's Kamara Cynthia Barnett. This is 1 count drove while unlicensed. U ticket 46761118, count 1. Enter or remain on private property when closed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your name for the record?
Kamara Shantia Welch.
So we reviewed every case but the last one, the entering without owner's permission. I did see valid registration and insurance for the defendant's vehicle, so I've stipulated probable cause for dismissal of those matters. Additionally, the defendant presented a script from her eye doctor confirming that she has ultra sensitivity to light, and it's part of the prescription. I did forward that to Corporation Counsel. They did approve the recommendation for dismissal of that count, and I stipulate the probable cause for that. Can we just set that entering without owner's permission, that single count for a trial, please?
Okay.
And, oh yeah, okay, that's it.
The judge, for the record, dear Chico Mason, how old is that ticker? How's it swap?
I know, I was trying to count it and see when it came from. It came from 2018.
2018. Dismiss that for age.
Thank you. I stipulate the probable cause for that dismissal. Thank you to the prosecutor and thank you to the court for your time and attention.
All right.
Thank
All right,
you.
ma'am. Now we're gonna dismiss some stuff, not because you did what you were supposed to do. Know that they did you a favor today because you ain't come back to court when
Yes,
you were
ma'am.
supposed to come back to court. Okay. Don't do that anymore. When you have
won't.
matters before court, come take care of them so that you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So at this point in time, now that you are in compliance with everything, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Hey, you too old to do that. Now I done went on the calculator figuring out how old you were when you ain't show back up to court.
I'm sorry. I just had a lot going on. I took it out of warrant status, and then ended up getting pregnant. Not using that as an excuse, but I had a terrible pregnancy.
Okay.
So a lot going
All
on.
right. Well, those cases are dismissed at this point in time. You're all set, okay?
Thank
All
you, Your
right,
Honor.
Mr. Mikos Welch, and you was talking to her while I was having my wonderful hearing. Next time, you need to focus. I can see everything. I'm just sitting here. I'm looking at everything. Now calling the matter of the people versus Mikos Davion Welch. This is ticket number SP 1506199. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, since it's a 2023 case, and at the end of the year, is expired plates, is in default. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Mikos Welch.
Judge, we are here for an arraignment. We waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant and move respectfully to set aside that default.
Gonna set aside the default right now. Have you seen his new license?
I have. I've seen his, oh no, I haven't seen his new license. I've seen his registration and insurance, and presuming his license to be valid, I'm stipulating the probable cause for the recommendation that these matters be dismissed.
What state did you surrender your license to, sir?
Texas. They had it to where I couldn't get one till 2026 in Michigan.
Oh, so we form shopping now. 30 Boffman. This is interesting.
We can do that? I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I'm in
Because
the,
how you do that with a Detroit? How you do that with a Detroit address?
It's amazing.
I'm in the process of moving down there. I'm handling all of this so that I could relocate.
What is our issue? This is the city of Detroit. Dear Chico
I
Mason,
mean,
does he have a license or is it, we don't know if it's
No, he
valid or
just
not?
surrendered it to out of state. So he was able to show us his new Texas license. It says surrendered to out of state. It was valid from, it was issued on February 2nd, 2024. So it had just recently been issued, Attorney Mason. He just issued it, it was surrendered to a different state. And that's what he usually would tell us in our stuff that is, let's see. His driving privileges would have been reinstated on May 28th, 2024, it looks like.
I waited.
Let me tell you this, Mr. Mikos, I'm gonna dismiss these matters without prejudice because it looks like you're in compliance. But if you try and trick the system too many times, it always catches up to you. I don't have to worry about it because I know Texas, and if you think we got harsh laws, ha, ha, ha. I don't know if I would ask you to Google the state of Texas and its laws. Have fun. Have fun. All right, I'm gonna dismiss these without prejudice at this point in time. Valid documentation. That's my caution to you with the utmost, Mr. Welch. I hope you're moving down there. I understand they have some other opportunities, but make sure you understand, because we got some fairness up here. Not saying they not fair, but
they fair.
Have fun. Enjoy your time in Texas. All right. Have a great day.
Thank you.
That concludes this morning's docket.
Thanks, Your Honor. I'll see you. Be back in a little while.
Take care.
No problem.
All right, we off the docket now, record? Can I ask that question now?
One second. Let's